something.
Welcome, 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 welcome. How is everybody doing? Happy Monday, happy new week, happy everything to you all. Thank you for coming in. My name is Mary, as you guys already know. Hey, how did your weekend go? Hi, Radio Biafra. How are you doing? Hope you guys are doing awesome.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, guys. I'm a little bit, not a little bit late, I'm late. Very late today, but that's okay. But I want us to, I came in with a question today. I'm doing awesome. Father, I'm doing amazing. I'm doing good. How is your hand? Hope everybody's doing well. So, I have a question. Please, how do I activate these bubbles while I'm live? Oh, it is easy. You know, but you're going to get it through your phone. It's through your phone, not through your computer, through your phone. The bubbles can be gotten through your phone. And how do you get it? If you go live, for example, you go live, you're going to see, after you have gone live, you're going to see like 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 icons at the bottom of your phone. One is the icon of a camera. One is the icon of a message. Then the other one is like another icon of like 00, something like that. Then you click onto that. Then you are going to see different, what do I call it? I know because it loves it. There, that's it. So you're going to see, you're just going to touch the third icon on your phone, then it's going to display everything there for you. High mental health, so that's how you get it. So you're in love with bubbles now, eh? So I hope I explained that well for you. Hi mental health, how are you doing? Radio. Guys, thumbs up as you come in. Thumbs up as you come in, guys. Mental health, drop your thumbs up now. Or I will disappear in person and come over where you are. Yes, I will try it after this. Yes, you can always get it there. You get so many like old school, black and white. It's just there. Mama, I was gonna say to you, don't be fooled if you see bubbles in the street. Someone is trying to use my name. I guess I know the fake ones when the fake ones come. But you, no matter how you come, I must catch you, now. You can't fool me. Okay, so let us quickly take a quick prayer. It's necessary. Father, we thank you because you are God. We bless you because there is no one like you. We lift you up because you are the Alpha and Omega. We thank you because you are the creator of all that is good. We hand over our children, our husband, our wives, our friends, our well-wishers, even our enemies into your mighty hands. We say thank you, for we know that you are embodiment of all that is good. Take care of us all and meet us at the point of our need, and we say amen. Amen, guys. I don't use bluebells anymore unless I come with the one I came in, one of the last stream. I know, but you know me now. I don't think it will happen here because people are afraid of Mary's Mary's box, right? Okay, guys. So I have the question. Guys, we just prayed. Nobody said amen. You guys don't like prayers any longer. You hate prayers now. Okay, you no longer like prayers. Okay, guys, I have a question. You can see by the title, there is this thing that is going on. Mental health is laughing. There is this thing that is going on. Mental health, I don't know if you are following it, but I'm sure I'm sure that radio knows what I'm talking about. It is called Big Brother Niger, Big Brother Nigeria. It is, what is it called? Is it a show? Is a show? Oh yes, Mama, your thumbs up, like in soup. It's a Big Brother Niger. Do I call it a show that is happening? And right now it's going on in Nigeria. A TV show, correct. I'm getting older. It's a TV show. So I have a question. And I need an honest answer. And after you guys might have answered me, then I will tell you guys who I'm asking the question. And I will give you guys my honest opinion without being apologetic. Now, who is admiring? Oh, it's a TV show. Okay. So the question is, what have you people learned? What have Big Brother Nigeria taught you guys? What have you learned from watching the TV show? And if you are not watching, can you tell us why you're not watching it? What have you learned from watching? Today is Mary Monday Motivation. I thought I could not make it, but I'm like, let me just come in, even if it is 15 minutes I spent, that's fine. I really want to talk about it, and that's why I'm here now. So, what have you people learned from Big Brother Niger? Is it a good show? Is it a good TV show? Must it be aired? What is your take on that TV show? I guess today I can't even say anything because I don't know. Or you don't watch it. But if you quickly go over to, well, I don't know. Are you kidding me? These two people here do not know. Wow. Wow. Okay. I'm going to leave that question. No, I am not watching TV at all. Wow. Okay. Let me leave that because a lot of people do not know. No, I'm not watching TV at all because a lot of people do not know. Let me bring the one that. Now, there is a case that is going on. A case. My take in it that it promotes immorality. That is also my take in it. Honestly, this show has brought destruction on the youths, that the youths do not know what they want any longer. Why do I say that? You see somebody that has not eaten, they spend their data. They spend their money in buying data. To watch, do I call it porno? Let me use that word, porno. Why do I call it porno? This is a TV show where people you have never met before, everybody come together to compete. If I'm not mistaken, I have been doing other things instead because TV gives me too much anxiety. Wow. Okay. Thanks for sharing that. So when they come together, now, and the world is watching because the cameras are everywhere. They can decide to go naked. They can decide to they can decide to make out with each other. They can decide to do the unthinkable, and people see it as okay. People see it as okay. You see people, they are glued to their channel. Mm-hmm. Now, let me give us an example. Let's say I am one of the lovers of that show. And I have my kids. My kids are underaged. If you don't know, I have 3 kids, underaged kids. That whenever I pick up my phone, they go, "What are you doing with your phone?" I turn on the TV, "Oh, okay, what are we watching?" They want to know everything that I'm doing. Then I open it. Their mother that teaches them, don't do this, don't do that. And they see the private part of a woman hanging out. Remember? Where did you get the money from? Drop it back. Remember, this is called private part. It's no longer private. It is now public part. It is embarrassing. You see everything hanging out everywhere, everything being displayed at will. What would you be telling that child? Would you be covering that child's eye? Honestly, I'm going to say categorically, and the younger ones will think it's appropriate. Exactly, because they see you watching it, they see you sitting confidently watching, so they see there is nothing wrong with it. After this past year, I decided to keep the TV off. Mostly, Papa watches TV here, and I am usually zoomed out doing my own thing. Okay. So you see what I'm doing? See what I'm saying? So when they see their mother watching it, or the person or their guardian watching it, they see it's normal. What you are doing is what they should exactly. They see it's normal, and they start watching it. They get accustomed to it. This is how masturbation starts. If you're listening, listen with your ears open. This is how masturbation. And you feel it is okay, it is not okay. The urges will come, and before you know it, you start making out with yourself. You start making out with yourself. That is the worst part of it. The addiction is there now. You start waiting, when will this show start? Even you go and download the series you have missed. And we're not talking about the provocative way of dressing. We're not talking about the way things is hanging out. We're not talking about the way they make out with cameras everywhere. No more. They have sold out their decency. They have, and these are people that will become mothers someday. And I keep telling people, I will always say, some people will say, okay, you go and sit down. What are you saying? If you're there, you will do more. I will not even be there. It's better for me to be a cake than to tread that path. I tell people that the internet never forgets. The internet never forgets. Hi, talk with Richie. How are you doing? Hope your family is doing well. The internet never forgets. I keep telling people, when you keep all the things hanging out, your back hanging out, your front hanging out, everywhere open, this one is forming you, that one is touching you, everybody's watching. Hey, hello, Mama. Bbn. How are you, Mama? Hello, everyone. What's the discussion? We are talking about a TV series. How are you doing first, Mama? And how is your health? Hope you are doing well now. Hope you are doing well now. Thank you for joining us. So, our topic today is health is better. That's amazing, because health is wealth. Our topic today is there is this TV show that is happening right now in Africa. It's called Big Brother Niger, short form, but the full term is Big Brother Nigeria. It's a TV show where you have young stars, young men and women. They come together to compete for one thing or the other, to know who is going to become the leading star. And maybe what is at stake might be, let's say like $30,000. When you convert it, that is, they have a prize that is going to be at stake, So TV series, the cameras are everywhere. Everybody's watching you. Whatever you do, the cameras are everywhere. So let's say there might be like 20 in the house, So they're living there. If it is for 50 days or for 30 days, they're going to be there for 30 days. They do everything together. They cook, they do everything. In fact, people start making out from there. They start, that is where you see some people that are married. They forget they're married and they start getting into each other. So that is the show we're talking about. So my question is, for those that are watching that show, what have they learned from it? So that is the question, because The show itself, to me, that is a mother, and that I have young kids with me, that show is the easiest way. I don't want the stream to be taken down, but that is the easiest way to promote porno. That is the easiest way to promote porno, whether you like it or not. And the worst part of it is our youths. The youths are so engrossed to it that they might not eat all throughout. If you are not gaining from something, you are definitely losing. That is it. If you are not, how do I say it? They might not eat because they are watching the show. Like, exactly. Yes, bless you, LB man, yes. Reality show, exactly, yes, it's a reality show. It's a reality show because the cameras are all over the place. And there is no place that there is no camera. There is no place there is no camera. Cameras are watching. I would say maybe where there is no camera is in the bedroom, if there is none. Hey, mama, how are you doing? Thank you for joining us. Hope your kids and everybody are doing well. Yummy Kitchen. Yummy Kitchen, you know you're one of my top fans. I think, let me, what's happening now? Guys, I'm using my phone. The bedrooms, look at it, the bedrooms have camera too. Yes, the bedrooms have camera, but what I'm saying is I don't know if the bathroom, I don't know if their bathroom has camera. If you're just joining us, we're talking about the Big Brother show. Okay, yeah, so, Yummy, no privacy, my dear. Yummy Kitchen, yes, I've promoted you to, I've given you a jacket. So everywhere has a camera. So now what am I talking about? This is, now, why do I say I am not a fan and I will never be a fan of it? For those that do not know, I'm a mother of 3 beautiful young kids that whenever I pick up my phone, I am looking, if they are looking at me, you're welcome, because I don't know, you might just turn on your phone and the first thing that greets you on your phone is a naked picture. You never put a naked picture there. They sent the naked picture to you. They send the naked picture to you and your child is watching. And the next thing, you're covering his or her eyes and they're like, what are you watching? What are you watching? And you're like, no, this is not for you. And the first question they will ask you is, why are you watching it if it is not for us? Then you feel embarrassed. Would you not tell them it is an adult film? After all, a TV show, a reality show ought to be meant for everybody. But this one, I tell you, is categorically promoting prom. That is what they're promoting. That is what they're categorically promoting. They are stealing the innocency of our young ones from us. Take it or leave it. And it has become a normancy that everything that is bad, everything that is immoral has become moral. I'm telling us this with facts and figures. During those days of our fathers, and even during those days I was growing up, in fact, they have not given birth to you that you dress and you leave your private side open. You don't do that. Your parents will do everything in their power to make sure they deal with you in the way that you will never forget all the days of your life. I remember my mother would tell me, if you want to go naked, go over to your husband's house. Then if he wants to see you naked, go naked for him. But God forgive you. Maybe I come to your house and see you naked. I will still drag you and I will give you the beating of your life. I have a video of where a particular pastor was condemning it and people were trained. Exactly, I saw that video and I say kudos to that pastor. This pastor came out openly and said it should be the same video. It's a young pastor. And they said they are promoting porno, that this is evil, and we know it is evil. And my goodness, the people that came over to his inbox to finish him were the youths. Why were you watching it? How do you know it's this? Who told you to say, take your Christianity to somewhere else? Christianity all over the place. But you people do worse. You see that? Who gave you mouth to talk? Who gave you mouth to talk? Where other pastors could not condemn it, that one came out to condemn it because he know it is wrong. And I tell you, at the last day, it's not going to stand against him. It's going to stand for him because he condemned it. I know a particular man I have been following again. His name is Joseph Okichukwu. There is no how this man has not sensitized the youths against watching that program. Of course, what do you expect? I am in the last days. People will embrace it. I'm telling you, my people, it is so sudden. Because each time I pick up my phone, I pick up my cell phone. That is why I had to put a pass lock on my phone. But still, I don't know how my older son always knows my pass lock. Because each time you open it, you know I have my Facebook installed. You know I have my Instagram installed. You know it's even YouTube that is trying to cop all this. YouTube cops it. YouTube will bring the video down immediately. Facebook doesn't do that. Instagram doesn't do that. Because if Instagram does that, how can you tell me of a grown lady, of a grown woman that her picture has gone viral? In fact, when I mean viral, in fact, even the Americans, the Londons, the Europe, everybody now knows him. Why this happened in Nigeria? This lady dressed from her home and went to the wedding. And she became the star of the wedding. Whether it's a wedding or it's a party, who cares? All I know there is a party there. Now, nobody bothered. If I were in that wedding, in fact, her shame would be shaming me. You know why? Because I'm a woman. And this woman went to this wedding. She's a grown woman. She should be in her 30s. Yes, in her late 30s. Because she's on the big side. And this woman had everything hanging out, my people. When I mean everything hanging out. Oh, Jehovah Emmanuel. Her dress was only covering her nipple. That is what her dress was covering. That is what her dress was covering. Just her nipple. Everything was let out. And she bent down and she was dancing. She took the show. And before you know it, a man went to her back and started doing it with her over there at the wedding. And they call it dancing. But you could see they were being so erotic. And people were clapping. It became a clapping ovation. What I expected people to do was go get the tablecloth and wrap her head, wrap her around and push her out of that place. But no, they started clapping for her. They were clapping for her. And let me tell you guys, when I picked up my phone on Saturday, my son was by my side. They're always around me. They're always around me. And when I saw that, I had to quickly, and you know when you want to remove it, unless you have to turn off your phone. I don't know whether the phone will just cease like that. Her shame was shaming me because I'm a woman. And my son asked, what's that? What's that? What would I tell him that is? That is the thing we're talking about here. And I told him it's wrong, you don't watch that. And they asked me, then what are you doing with your phone? I said, well, you could see I was searching for video before that popped up. And guys, that is still on Instagram up to now. Stop. Trading with so many views, if it has not gone to 1 million views. She's now known all over the place. The question you'll be asking. A man will pick that one day and place it in his house, Abby. And maybe if she never gets married, she would start covering up and praying to God, calling her village people. It's so annoying and so, I don't know how to call it. That evil has taken over. Now back to our topic. In this reality show, oh my goodness. Of course, it was a man that went to her back and started dancing this indecent dance with her. And people were clapping ovation. They stole the show. It's really appalling. Because evil is now being revered. Evil is now being lifted up. Evil is now being celebrated. In this reality show I'm talking about, a lot of people will say you are AKE, go and sit down, it is their body. I know it is their body. But the internet will never forget. The internet never forgets. It is there till Christ comes. It is there till Christ comes. This is what the world wants to hear and see. Honestly, it is there till eternity. You're sleeping, they show you you're making out with somebody. You're baiting, they show you you're making out somebody you don't know before. Huh? Nobody's covering up any longer. It is only the men that cover up. The ladies has become public commodity. It's no longer private, but public commodities. And that is why, molestation is on the increase. Rape is on the increase. A lot of things is on the increase. And you ask why. There was a lady in my country, in Ireland. All her Jerusalem was on the social media. And the lady, she's married now. And imagine. After selling her holy Jerusalem on the media. Oh my goodness. This is what we're talking about. And the world sees it normal. In fact, when you cover up and the man knows, whoa. When you cover up, they see you as, how do I say it? As something is wrong with you. They see you as something is wrong with you. There's this particular lady, she's, maybe a lot of you might be following her. She's pretty, she's beautiful, she's elegant, she's well outspoken. She's on Facebook. A very pretty lady. She has a daughter. She's a black lady. She's married to a white. She's very pretty. She loves dancing. In fact, to bust your bubbles, she's from a royal family. She loves to dance. And she said because of dancing, her parents never wanted her to dance. She had to leave home. And she came to the United States of America. But what I don't understand is, when this lady is on Facebook, oh my goodness, you see people from various parts of the world following her. Then one day, I was so curious, I wanted to watch. After Jerusalem's scandal, a man proposed to her that she wants to marry her. People thought the man was joking. Because the man, I don't have any question. I don't have answer to that one now. Guys, I became curious and I started to watch. And to my amazement, yes, she's a dancer. She's a good one because if you want her head to leave her, go, you guys, if you go to Facebook, you're going to see her there. She is currently pregnant for baby number 2. She's currently pregnant for baby number 2. When she dances, even I'm like, are you sure this baby's not going to fall out? She's in her early, but what I don't understand is somebody had to one day, I decided to go through the comment section. This person is being viewed by men, by women. She's a role model to so many youths. They want to be like her. Oh my goodness. She is their idol. They idolize her. And when I decided to sit and make my own judgment, I was asking myself a question. Radio, not always. Many are Muslims, but won't cover. I asked myself a question. Do you know that this lady, that she prefers to, how do I put it? This lady, when she dances, everything is hanging out. That is what is so absurd. Everything is hanging out. Her Jerusalem is hanging out. Her mountain of holies is hanging out. Oh. Then one day somebody wrote in the comment section, you are beautiful. You are wonderfully made. But please, for the benefit of your daughter, can you keep the private? Can you keep the private? Can you cover up your dignity? Your husband covers himself up. You will always let everything to hang. Either she's dancing with panties or she's dancing with bra, but you could see everything. There was a day she decided to go. She decided to come out and dance the way God created her. Hey, this is a full-grown woman. And I was telling myself, her mother will be watching her, and her mother will be weeping. The father will say, this is why I never wanted her to go through dancing. It's there on Facebook. Some people that we tell you the truth, we're saying in the comment section, you are not a mother. You are no longer. No, she's not from Kenya. She's from Nigeria, to bust your bubbles. She's married to a white guy. If you just go there, you will see her. She's on Facebook. She's on Facebook. She's even on Instagram. She's a dancer. She says she loves to dance. But once you dance with everything God created you with hanging out. So when somebody wrote that and said you are a mother, what are you teaching that daughter you're carrying? Oh, guys, honestly, I know it's her body. But she's teaching that her daughter, because that her daughter is always with her, that it is a norm to go pantless. It's a norm to go topless. It's a norm. Oh, come on. This one I'm talking about, her parents is in Nigeria. She's from a royal family. She ran away. There was a day she told her life story. And I decided to, why will I be following this one? What am I learning from her? And immediately somebody told her, what are you teaching? You are stealing away the innocence of your daughter. Because she will also want to be like you. And people went to that comment section. Oh, enemies of progress, backbiter. How is it your business? Because you don't have a kind of body. Because you're not married to a white man. Because you're not this. You know, there's some people that are very good. They will not write their own comment, but they will come under your own comment and start attacking you. And they were attacking this woman, but they met their match, and the woman keeps saying it. The woman keeps saying it. On the last day, in fact, she turned that comment section that day to preaching. She said she is beautiful made, wonderfully made. What is God is the giver of talent, but God never told her to always be you know how you are provocative in everything you do. And this is how young men start. Once they keep watching such, before you know it, they go into masturbation. That's just it. So it is shocking. It is shocking. It is shocking. And that is why when you see a lot of people are being abused and molested, the men would tell you what is the difference with the one I see all the time. Oh, come on. What is the difference? That one they see is for public. The person that is being molested, hers is a gold to her. Hers is a gold to her. I'm telling you guys, let us take a moment and still ask ourselves the question, what do we learn from most of the things we watch? Our children are watching. When you tell them, don't watch this one, don't watch that one, they see you watching it. Exactly. And you see a lot of youths saying, you know, you're my role model, Corey. I think her name is Corey or something. You're my role model. I love you. I want to be like you. Oh, teach us. How do we do it? I'm like, huh? She's already their role model. Their parents say it's not their own role model. This one is their role model. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you. I am telling you. It's more than sad. So guys, before I go, there is another thing again. There's another thing that is trending on social media. It's so sad. I came across that news a while ago. She's a mother. She's 45 years old. I am not talking about the one that is in UK. I'm not talking about the woman, the young lady in UK that left her daughter for 6 days and went partying with her boyfriend to starve to death. I'm not talking about that one. You know, things are really happening. You left your daughter to starve for 6 days at home. Then you went partying with your boyfriend. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? And that girl was left to starve to death. I couldn't bring myself to read that story, but she has been arrested. I don't know if the little girl died, I don't know. But I couldn't really bring myself to read that story. I just read the caption and I'm like, oh my goodness. How can somebody leave the child and went to party? She's in prison for 9 years. That's good. Wow, 6 days. They would have given her 6 years in. And so you see somebody that is also following the story has told you guys she has been jailed for 9 years. You see that? So there's this one that just happened, and I could feel her pain because she was crying. She has 2 daughters. She's 45 years old. She's 45 years old. Ah, the girl deleted. Oh my God. No wonder. The girl deleted. Oh my God. May her little soul rest in peace. Little angel. She went to meet her maker. It was on news on the weekend. Oh, so sad. I didn't know the little girl deleted. You see why I didn't want to read it. I would have been more depressed. So this woman, she was accused of deleting her daughter. She was crying. She said she didn't mean to delete her daughter. Yeah. She didn't mean to delete her daughter. She was crying so bad. And she said she has been married before and she had those daughters with her husband. But her husband left them and married an Isoko lady. I can't read such news. And married another woman. So she had to pick her 2 daughters. But she asked the daughters, are you going to live with your father? They said no, they want to go with her. So they went with her. I think one should be about 13 and the other one should be also older. So she said, but how can she go to party and lock the girl? It's for you to see mentality. So this woman that is 45 years I'm talking about, now her daughter didn't come home for 3 days. So when the daughter came home, she wanted to beat the daylight out of the daughter. People begged her and held her. So she didn't mean to leave her child to go party. She didn't think to go babysit. They said it was not her first time. She has, you see that? Maybe she will leave food everywhere, leave candy, everything for the child to survive on it. And we just lock and go. So the girl came back after 3 days. I think she's in just 3. So she's in junior school. How do you guys get it? Is it junior school? Not high school. She's in junior school. With cigarette on the child's body. Whoa. Then she wanted to beat up her daughter. People begged her. She left her. And she said the daughter repeated it again. She left and this time she came back after 4 days. She came back after 4 days. And she couldn't take it. She lost it and she was beating black and blue. She was beating the 2 daughters. And out of anger, one of the daughters deleted. Because I think she was stabbed in her chest. So she was crying. She was crying bitterly that she didn't mean to delete her daughter. A lot of things are happening. And anger can make you do anything. Anger is so destructive. Anger can make you destroy everything you have built within a twinkle of an eye. Guys, that is the news all over the place. It's just sad. She pleaded guilty that she will never do it again, so they gave her another chance. Then she now finally did it and deleted the girl. Honestly, she's supposed to be given life imprisonment without parole. You guys can say I'm heartless, I don't care. She should be given, life sentence imprisonment without parole. That is arrant nonsense. Okay, because she's black. You know, they're always very quick in using the race of a thing. They're always very quick in taking race. Yomi, I did not give a second chance. And Mama, I agree. I agree she should be. Yeah, life sentence. They are making it look like it's okay that she deleted her daughter. Of course. And other people will do that. And they will say, okay, well, they'll just give us a little sentence. They're going to give us a little sentence. That is the truth. It's not okay. It's not okay. Honestly, if it was America, she could have immediately, with hard labor. Do you know who she deleted? That girl would have become a doctor, a lawyer, a counselor, psychologist, you name it, a nurse, a George, a president, a vice president, a senator. Oh, come on. Her life was cut short. A little innocent girl. And you're telling me it's okay? That is why a lot of people get away with so many things they do. That is why a lot of people get away with so many things they do. They just get away with it. And they feel it's okay. And they commit more and more and more. Because a lot of people will do the same and say it's okay. Guys, that's about it. That's what I wanted to share with us. I thank you guys for coming in and giving your thoughts. The first person here today was Radio Biafra, then Mental Health. I appreciate every one of you. Yami Kitchen, Albin Man, Talk with Richie. All you guys are appreciated. All you guys are appreciated. Just know that. You should be careful of what we do. Of what we do. And the problem now, she's going to blame it on the devil. Come on. I want to tell you guys a joke. I want to tell you guys, it might look like a joke. But on a lighter mood, you guys know what is called, you guys know it, night vigil. Can anybody tell me what night vigil means? Yeah, US law is very strong. They don't play with kids. They do not play with kids. They do not play with kids, honestly. And they don't care if you're white, black, or whatever. They just don't care. They care less. The kids are the first priority there for them. Once they see what they don't understand, they talk to each other with their eyes, and that child is going to be whisked away from you. Unless the child says otherwise. Let me give us an example before I end with my joke. My son was precisely 3. Yeah, 3. He was 3. He went to the park with my husband. I was at home. You know how kids are. So he was playing and playing. And before you could say Jack, you know the swing they play with. So he was playing, he came down from swing, he was running around, and boom, that accident He had an accident, and his upper his lower lips close to the jaw was torn. He had a very deep cut that the flesh was dancing. Oh my goodness, I was at home. So they came back. You know, we mothers, I saw it. I'm like, what happened to him? You could see the blood was all over. And you know, kids, I don't know if he wasn't feeling the pain. I was asking my husband, what happened? He said he can't even comprehend it. He doesn't know how this thing happened. I had to quickly call a cab. I took him immediately to the Children's Hospital in St. Joseph. Immediately we got in there. And when I looked at it, I never knew how deep that cut was. I didn't know how deep that cut was. And I think whatever that hit him with the sharp edge, you know, that happened so forcefully. And you know, kids, they are very tender. You know how kids are. So the doctors, they just looked at themselves. They gave themselves those looks, and they said, I should wait outside. I'm like, wait outside? How? And they started asking him, what happened to you? What happened to you? My son said he fell. They're like, are you sure you fell? Are you sure you fell? Did somebody push you? Did somebody beat you? I was becoming restless. And it was no, because I was crying. It's like I fell. They're like, okay, calm down. I came in. They started asking, what happened to him? And what happened to me? I said he went to play at the park. That is what I told him. He went to play at the park and this happened. Do you know these people asked me this thing over and over again? They asked me 3 times to see if I'm going to change the story. And guys, 1 minute. I don't know why co-host is screaming. Okay, guys, you can hear co-host. Co-host is here now. We are going to put it, cover it, and keep it now. Don't you know how to put it together there? So the question, the answer did not change. I think they became satisfied, and they had to inject him. and they sold that place. Honestly. Can you drop that? They sold him up there. And thank God he was still so young. Although the mark is there still today, but it's almost disappeared. You have to look at him very closely before you see the mark there. Honestly, they do not. Excuse me, guys. Thank you. Give me that little cane back. So, guys, was it in Africa or Europe what you went through? Here in the US. Here in the US. So they sold him up and they're like, okay, we know how kids are. We should be watchful and all that. I'm telling you guys, before he was not released to me, and we went back home. After like a week, it's healed up. We have to go back for them to take up the stitches. That is when I learned that these people, they do not play with kids. They kept asking him, what happened? He said something. I said, I was playing and I fell. They asked him, where were you playing? He said, in the park. Who was with you there? He said, who was with him? Oh, come on. Did they think I left him in the park and I went partying or something? So that is why we all have to be very careful when it comes to children. Yes, they're your children. You gave birth to them. They don't want to know if you gave birth to them. Once they sense anything so fishy, they take them away. And you will never get them back. Never. They will make sure you don't get them back. Even if you get them back, they will make sure you go through a lot of suffering before you get them back. So guys, I'm going to stop it there. I want to thank everybody again that came in. Co-host is here now. Very soon, he will start dancing for everybody. So guys, we all that are parents that are over here, we just have to be so careful with our kids. We just have to be very careful with them. We love them, we do everything for them. But little mistake can cost us a lot, can cost us them. I'm telling you guys. I wish you guys the best of the night. For those that will be going to sleep, and for those that are still going through their day, you know, may you, guys, I don't know what is happening. May you guys go through it well. I love you guys. Hopefully we'll catch up again on Friday, on Wednesday. Oh my goodness. When we catch up, I want us to talk about health. Health. H-E-L-T. H-E-A-L-T-Y, right? Health is what? I want us to talk about health, guys. When we meet again, I want us to talk about health. I don't know what is happening to my voice. I think I have to go take water once I get off. I want us to talk about health. Yes. H-E-L-T-H. Let us talk about health. It's very, very important. Remember that health is wealth. Let us talk about health. Yeah, guys? Okay, sleep well, mama. Let us talk about health. I don't know if we've talked about health here before, But we're going to talk about health the next time we see. I love you guys. Good night, everybody. Those that are going to bed. I'll see us again. Bye, everybody.
Uh,